Okay, here we go. I finally came back. I don't know. I had like a whole 3-day weekend where I didn't do anything. Just like every time I was about to play, I got busy doing something else. But I am like catching up in my let's call it my to-do list. Not in video games, of course, but like there's some other stuff that I have to do. But yeah, so we're just gonna do Mavuika today. I guess. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, there it was. I guess we won't get China until, or sorry, Chinese New Year until after this banner's done. So 7 more days, and then after that, I guess they do some reruns of Archons or something. I don't know, but yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. We still don't have what's her name? That's right. Is she an ice healer? No, wind healer. Wind healer. Maybe wind healer. Like a wind healing mage is supposed to get introduced, and that 4-star who's also wind. Are they both wind? I don't remember. Anyway, that's coming next week, I guess. And yeah, I'll be doing the New Year event. But I'm gonna have to look into it because, like, yeah, in the past when I have done it, I end up screwing myself over and like stop in the middle because it's like, oh, I did part 1 and 2, but part 3 isn't out yet. Like, okay, great. So we'll see. Maybe that'll get delayed by a week or something because that's how they work. Okay. But yeah, I'll be doing this, and then tomorrow, hopefully, I'll do Wuthering Waves main story, and hopefully well, after that I should be able to just to continue my major games like Metaphor and the other half of Tsukihime. Oh boy.
Lately, we've been sleeping well and eating even better. Now this is the life.
I wonder what she means by that. Like, that would imply that somewhere between now and Fontaine, they weren't sleeping well and they weren't eating well. I don't quite know what that means.
Exactly. Look, Paimon's tummy is so stuffed. It's all round and plump now.
Maybe that's the thing they want to acknowledge, that they're actually comfy here. They're actually like relaxed here, whereas, you know, when we go to Snezhnaya, it's going to be like the opposite, presumably. And there has been some times where they're, yeah, this is like their vacation, sort of. Because yeah, before this, they'd kind of, yeah, you never know what was going to happen, really. But still, Fontaine was mostly relaxed. We've got trouble. Did she just pop into reality?
Cut that out. It's serious. What are you doing sleeping this late? Who are you, me? Come see us in the speaker's chamber once you've cleaned yourselves up. We're waiting for you here.
I have no idea what the story is right here. I mean, this should be a big deal, but we'll see. Because these Archon quests normally are a big deal. But honestly, I was a little let down by by the one for what's her name from Fontaine? You know,
I
the Archon
wonder if
from
they've
Arc.
eaten,
The Archon.
or if they've even gotten up. Maybe I should buy some snacks? Oh, don't tell me something came up on their way here.
Relax. I'm sure they're fine.
Ah, there they are.
See?
So much filler
Oh my
dialogue.
God, see, Lolly! We came running as soon as we got your message.
We
Thank
got
you
it.
for coming all this way. Here, have
Cool.
some.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you could.
Strictly speaking, I'm just passing on something I heard as well. Basically, the Wyatt passed a truly shocking piece of news to me through the smoke last night. You're aware that Mavuika's not the first Pyro Archon, yes? On occasion, there were those who lived longer than an ordinary human. Not unlike my situation. But all in all, the title has changed hands many times.
Why does
And
why
now,
can Sitlali
the Wyatt
live
has
so long
caused a
again?
special surge within the ley lines.
I don't know why.
A truly ancient soul is about to return to the mortal realm.
Okay.
His name is Xbalanque.
That's the old fire. That's the first fire Archon, isn't it?
But isn't
Yeah.
he the very, very first?
Yes, that's him. The first Pyro Archon. According to legend, he was the greatest of heroes and leaders, and the one who made a deal with the ruler of death, thereby creating the rules that saved Natlan's ley lines.
Hasn't he been dead like a really long time? How can he be resurrected?
Even in Natlan, it's impossible for someone as ancient as him to ever return. Still, nothing's off the table when Xbalanque is concerned.
Maybe it's just a
Hence why
spirit.
This really is something major.
Let me be clear about this. I did not mishear, nor is the Wyatt.
We get it.
Don't worry. Both the Traveler and I have complete faith in your ability.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll never be modest about. But the fact I'm not wrong about this only further begs the question. Just why is Lord Xbalanque suddenly about to be resurrected now?
As you can see, Sitlali's even more concerned about this than I am. Still, it's understandable. Waiting to find out the whole truth must be torture for a great shaman who can only peep at the outcomes without knowing the causes.
Maybe it's related to the god of death.
Mavuika,
Maybe.
I hope you'll approach this with a measure of caution. Depending on how things go, everything could change or nothing at all. Well, I think you know what I mean.
I do. Xbalanque's arrival will shake our nation. After all, we still don't know if he's satisfied with the outcome of this war.
Wait, do you think he'll come and find you?
Huh? Well, you can't just up and say things like that.
What?
That's actually pretty likely. Think about it.
Weird.
People in the same line of work tend to have some similarities, right? Maybe all Pyro Archons share my disposition.
I don't want to meet him. I haven't really mentally prepared myself yet for such a grand occasion. Anyway, my job was just to pass on the message and bring the Traveler over. Now that that's dealt with, you can discuss the pilgrimage. I'm done here.
Wait, where are you going, Sea Lolly?
Back to bed. You have no idea how much that scared me. I was up all night. Ugh, can barely keep my eyes open.
It's like I said before. Our cultural legacy shouldn't end with our triumph over our suffering. Instead, it'll burn brighter than ever. So, the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame has been given new meaning. We have chosen to turn it into a pure athletic competition, promoting fair
Yeah, I know.
and this grand tournament will begin soon.
I actually thought it already happened. We saw a montage where it had already happened, but okay. At the end of the story.
Heroes are drawn to tournaments like this, and naturally, you're no exception. The news of Lord Xbalanque's impending resurrection may be a bombshell, but I believe that we should keep our focus on the pilgrimage.
Huh. Okay. So, not in a hurry to find him, huh?
That's right. I've already informed the tribes that we'll be hosting the next tournament right away. It'll help sweep away the shadows cast by the war, preparing supplies, cleaning up and remodeling the competition venues, recruiting staff for logistics, moral support, and pre-tournament weather forecasting. All of that's been assigned. We need to make sure everything is completed well and on schedule first. Traveler, Paimon, you are our cherished friends and a part of our nation. I'd like to invite you to serve as special supervisors for this event.
Paimon can do it too?
Of course. On that note, my 2 new supervisors, would you come with me to check on the progress of each of the tribes?
Sure!
Okay. Weird. We're gonna ignore everything. Anyway, let's go just do more slice of life shit. Like, I feel like Sneznaya is gonna be the complete opposite of this. And it's gonna be more warlike, actually, over there. Compared to this.
Looks like someone's in a
arc.
good mood.
Of course! Paimon's here as a special supervisor this time! It's only been a few days, but Paimon's back and cooler than ever!
It's nothing. We've got a long road ahead, so it's good that she's so motivated. Pretty much all we need to do is talk to everyone and confirm how the preparations for the pilgrimage are going.
Hold on a sec. Take a look over there. See that? Someone's fishing. It's them!
It's a quartet, you insolent ignoramuses! A quartet!
Why, hello there, Ahau. And you 3? What are you up to?
We're fishing, Archon. Mualani says if we're lucky, we might catch someone really special. Yeah, like that punk Shibalanke. Lowly servant! How dare you beat up the almighty Dragon Lord!
Ah, so you've heard about his impending return. Did Lali mention that to you?
Oh no! Why is
Weird.
Shibalaki coming back
They're
now?
jumping away from the dialogue really quick. Anyway, you get the dialogue, you know. I still don't understand why that creature exists.
To be honest, it's been bothering me quite a lot. Under normal circumstances, it shouldn't be possible for us to meet Lord Shibalanki.
Yeah, I know, weird. Yeah, we already know that. That's what we already said.
Hey, we've got
We're literally just getting the exact same dialogue, you know, over and over. Anyway, this is Shablanka here, clearly.
Help! Help!
It's what's going to save your life.
Drowning woman.
Hold your breath
There's
for now.
2 people here? Okay, yeah, there's more than... Okay. Weird. Okay.
Thank you so much, everyone. Wait, why is her Archon here?
Well, would you look at that? You actually caught some people after all.
Thanks for your help. Otherwise, that sudden bout of leg cramps might have... The 2 of us are in charge of transporting supplies. After safely delivering some of the equipment...
Didn't warm up before going into the water, did ya?
Thank you. Thank you
I want
so
them to
much.
say that they did.
We'll, leave you to it then.
Believe it or not, you can stretch before you go in the water and still get a cramp. You can just not eat, but drink a little bit, you know, good amount, and then you stretch. Make sure you're all stretched out. Go in the water, and like 5 minutes later, oh, cramp. It is possible. Crazy enough. Yeah.
We'll never forget how you saved us. We know you're busy, though.
Okay. This is weird. This is just weird. I'm sure they'll become important later,
You gotta give it to Mualani. When
but
she
this
lets
still
something
seems weird.
happen, then
Like, the dialogue feels weird, even for the situation in which these guys are supposed to be suspicious. It's still like, oh, okay.
Then it won't be long before she reels in Shibalanke himself. Now that'll be a wonder.
Still
of
could be him.
wonders.
We'll see.
I was just thinking, what if he enjoyed swimming like the rest of us? It's easy enough for anyone who loves the water to end up here, so might as well give it a try. It'd be a great chance to say hi.
I mean, the weirder part is that technically you would think he'd be reborn as a baby, but they are already implying, oh, no, he's just gonna pop into reality with a full-grown human body. But that is what I'm expecting, especially since, again, like that last guy, or maybe the guy and the girl together are Shablanke somehow.
I used
Yeah,
some
we'll see.
commemorative badges for the stadium as a special bait. He's never been to present-day Natland, so it'll all be new to him. I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
And before you say anything, anything's possible. On the off chance this'll work, It's worth a try no matter how unlikely it is. Just like playing the lottery.
Not worth it. Power friendship.
Well, what about you then? Given your personality, is it your
What about you?
She saw right
You don't
through
believe
it, foolish
this
lackey. Silly, naive
friendship
child.
power?
Now,
We got it.
wait.
Okay, just meet him. Okay, yeah, but where is he?
Thanks. But for now, what I need to do is check on the status of the
Yeah, on the pilgrim. Okay, let's keep going. If we're not gonna learn anything, let's just keep going then.
Seems like the people of the springs have done a great job.
Yep, don't worry. We only came here to fish after finishing all of our work. We're all done, all three of us. Mm-hmm. Everyone at the Children of Echoes has been hard at work too. I only came here after finishing my tasks for today. It looked like everyone else was about finished too.
Now that's efficiency. I trust you. Well, looks like we won't have to make the trip to your tribes then, everyone. This iteration of the pilgrimage holds great importance to Natlin as it is now. We must pull together and work as one, creating...
We get it.
Sure.
Remind me again, has Ahau done anything besides talk?
Oh, I got a call. Wait a second.
Hey, let me go. It's always a party with those three. Seems like we can check off the people of the springs.
Freaking stupid people. Write a list. Oh, look at the stupid list. You mean the stupid list that's literally supposed to inform you of stuff that you forget all the time? Yeah, it's so stupid. Why would you want to throw that list away? It was lying around. Yeah, to remind you of stuff that you forget. We threw it away. Just nonsense. Fucking nonsense. Fucking nonsense. It's like the most useful list I ever created in my family. And let's throw it away for literally no reason. Okay. I don't know what to say to that. It's always a party with those three. Seems like we can check off the people of the spring.
Oh, wait, Four! No, sorry, Four.
No, we don't count how. How does not. No one cares about how. Do people really like a how? Like, I am actually very confused. Like, people actually like that shit. You got an annoying voice, but hey, the voice is supposed to be annoying because he's supposed to be an annoying character. Like, okay, all right, weird. So is this how we were supposed to get to the top of the? I'm just wondering, like, is this why? Yeah, okay, clearly, okay. Have I been to that cave over there? Maybe not. Weird. Wow. There's probably still some treasure chests in some places that I just haven't seen or something. Oh, crap. Why'd they do this?
Here she is.
Okay. Oh, we're just meeting Sitlali, okay.
See, Lolly, didn't you say you were going to get some more sleep? Why are you still here?
The chief came to me for help just now. Not like I can just ignore someone in need and go back to bed, now can I?
I thought that's what she's known for doing, but okay.
What? You didn't tell him that you stayed up all...
I just told him about Shibalanke's imminent return, and told him to be prepared. There was no need to mention anything else.
Right. You still got a reputation to maintain, huh? Can't have people thinking Granny Eatstily would lose sleep over something like this.
Now you're making fun of me too, huh? So even children are ridiculing me now. This cannot stand. And you! Do you also think I'm just trying to keep up appearances? And you too! What about you, Mavuika?
No, of course not. Relax, Sitlali. Shibalanke was no ordinary person. He loved this land as much as we do, and managed to forge a miracle through the ruler of death.
I don't know why we're talking about this way more than anything's actually happening.
And my worrying seems even more unnecessary. All right, I get it. That's just the kind of paranoid old hag I am. That means I can go get some shut-eye then. You can take a look around yourselves. And if you need any help, feel free to go find the chief. The chief should be overseeing the preparation of the woven scrolls required for the tournament right about now. And as for Auroron, I believe he said he was going to do some handicrafts.
Come on, you're making it sound like it's my first time here. Rest well and...
All right then. Good night, everyone. And don't go thinking that Granny Eastly doesn't like hanging out with you just because she's not around all the time.
Okay. I'm kind of confused about what she was talking about there. She's like, don't worry, I like hanging out with you. And it's like, oh, okay. I don't know why you had to tell us that. That doesn't sound like something normally you would want to tell us, but all right.
What if I put this piece of rope here? No? Then...
No way, bro. That voice. Sounds like Auroron's talking to someone. Let's go see what he's up to.
Remember, Mavuika has a motorcycle, and she just doesn't use it right now for no reason. And we're traveling the entire continent, or the entire nation, and you know, leisurely walk, whatever, right?
Oh, hello.
A bird?
No, a juvenile Cucasaurus. This one looks a little different from the others, though. Yeah, a very special look indeed.
Like, I wish she had control of this nation, as if she was like the leader of a biker gang. Like, she just roams across on her motorcycle, and people are like, "Whoa, she's so cool!" But instead, they just kind of act like she's not much different than probably similar to Venti. Pretty much just, oh, hey, there's Venti. Oh, cool. You know, that's about it. Not like, whoa. Like, they should be, like, way more in awe. Even if she does show up around a lot, like, she should still, like, drive around with style. Yeah, the only difference between her and Venti right now is just Venti's broke and she presumably has money, or maybe doesn't need money. Who knows?
The heck are you on about? Whoa, he's quick on his feet. That retort was instant. For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
This is really annoying. Is this going to be the reincarnation of Shablanka for the comedy?
Did Paimon just say something? Oh, wow. No way, bro. What the heck?
Don't worry about him. He's just... how should I describe him? No, he's an assistant at Aoife's clinic, and one of my friends. His name is Kakuku.
Oh, Aoife. Yeah, I heard about Aoife. Okay, so yeah, he's going to be yeah, that's why I'm confused. I'm like, wait, isn't he supposed to be part with a different character? And yeah, we're going to get Aoife probably in the next patch, probably. And like this bird is with Aoife. I don't know why they're showing him off early, but whatever.
The heck are you on about? Is that not his name? Oh, wow. No way, bro.
Yeah, that's what he does. Those are all Aoife's catchphrases, so Kakuku picked them up after hearing them day after day.
That's annoying.
The last time I delivered some vegetables to the people of the springs, I ran into Ahau, who was there for a soak in the hot springs. Ahau and Kakuku were stuck in an endless back and
Wow,
forth
we
argument.
created some of the most annoying characters ever. Fan beloved, right? Right? No.
Eventually, Ahau got really agitated and just started immediately shouting, "No, you..."
How unbelievably childish. No less than I'd expect of a how.
They went on like that for an entire afternoon.
Why did you just stand there letting it happen? You just wasted your day for no reason.
Wait, how do you know that? Did you stay?
Yeah, I did. It was so dumb I couldn't look away. Anyway, I'm here because I'm trying to capture Shibalanke.
Capture, huh? Wild choice of words.
Then how about hunting for Shibalanke?
Sorry, you're trying to do what now?
We've never seen someone so ancient come back to life before, right? So I wanted to see if I could intercept him. See, I've used it before. It's quite good at catching wild animals. Don't worry though. I've already told everyone that there's a trap here, so they won't get too close.
Told everyone. Everyone. Okay.
See, I've even made a notice board.
Good luck catching anyone with this. And what are you planning on doing with the poor guy when you catch him anyways? Stick him in a stew?
No. I just want to see what he looks like, and then I'll probably invite him to our tribe as a guest.
I'll admit, I didn't take you for the actively hospitable sort.
I did, but okay. Like, he seems like the most normal guy ever, just also the most parasocial or something. I don't know. Just like, I am a normal person, but also I am going to do everything in the most annoying way possible. Because I don't know what human society is for no reason.
Well, a chance like this doesn't come every day. I wanted to give it a try, so I also made these little handicrafts.
He says that, yet all of these look like a hunter's lethal handiwork.
I see. In that case, I wish you success. If you do manage to catch a wild Shibalanke, please let me know. I'd love to come and watch the fun.
Hey, not you too!
I think we're setting up that Shablanke is going to go
If
to
the
these
real
places.
Shibalanke does show up, a trap like that won't hurt him. We all have faith in him. After all, he was the first Archon.
What
of
if he's
this
just
land.
like a goofy idiot?
That's right.
Maybe.
That's also why I stuffed several layers of cushions and hay in there. If he really triggers the trap, he can just sprawl out and take a nap.
For real now? Do you even— Bro, stop! You're driving Paimon insane over here! Oh, wow. No way, bro. Well, if you got time for this, then you finish prepping for the tournament.
You took the words right out of my...
Ah, so that's it. Sorry, I didn't know that's what you wanted to ask about. We, Masters of the Nightwind, are broadly responsible for the woven scrolls and mental support. I have expertise in exactly neither of those, so I joined the logistics team.
Wait a second. Just occurred to me that I can, like, it's been a while, but I haven't watched my own stream for a bit. We'll see. But yeah, I figure I might as well at least put it on here to get the drops for myself. Okay.
I provided some amazing supplies. The others even praised me for the quality of my produce and even asked me about how to grow such great fruits and vegetables. I was very happy.
You've gotten quite good at dealing with people.
Yes, I think I've rediscovered a bit of that feeling I had in my childhood.
Seems like things here are going smoothly. In that case, we'll check on how things are going elsewhere. See you later, Auroron.
Bye, Auroron! Good luck with the capturing Shibalanke. See you later!
So he also knows how to say goodbye. See you later then, bros.
You know that line right there? See you later then, bros. Like that had so much more personality than almost everything else Mavuika said up to this point. I know her name is technically Mavuika, but I'm calling her Mavuika because that sounds more interesting.
Huh? Alright. See you later, my bros.
See, this is way better than Aoife. Maybe when Aoife shows up, he's gonna make everybody talk like this. But like, I just think it's more interesting that people who have boring dialogue actually start talking more interestingly.
Oh, Mavuika. Oh, shoot. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? You're the whatever.
Shilonen? What a coincidence.
But yeah. Again, like I think we're gonna find him in the Shablanke, and then we're gonna just visit all the villages and just to kind of like check out, like, hey, how's things going? And then he just runs into everybody and hijinks ensue or something. And he's like, actually, he was like one of the most reckless people ever, but when the chips were down, he made the deal and came up with the plan at the end of the day, type of thing. But yeah, like having all these people say bro is way more interesting than just some new character coming and being like, I'm known for saying, hey bro, what's up bro, and whatever. Like, oh, the bro character, okay, whatever. But like, no, if he makes everybody else start going, how's it going bro, want to hang out? And it's like, what? Everybody else just doesn't talk like this in the game. Hey there, Shilonen, did you come here for work? There's nothing around here, though, other than Auroron and his trap, I mean.
Auroron. Did he sell me out? I thought I asked him to not tell anyone that...
Nope, he didn't mention you at all.
That's so.
She's avoiding me. There are a few big pieces of equipment we need for the tournament, and I've been wanting to ask her to make them.
Oh, so you haven't even asked yet. Okay.
I went straight to her place because I was worried she might refuse, but each time there was nobody home, and the neighbors said that she was busy. Turns out, she was here.
Wow, she literally ran away from home just to avoid taking work from you.
Okay, that's enough about me. What are you here for? Checking on pilgrimage prep progress?
Yes, and to see how everyone's doing while we're at it. Still, most everyone we've talked to so far has been pretty interested in Shibalanke.
Oh, Shibalanke? Did you...
Wait,
Yes, we did.
have you been so busy running away that
Yes,
you
she
missed
does. She has been. Imminent resurrection.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but if that's what Lolly said, then it has to be true.
So why isn't Shilonen dead? She said she was gonna die when she gave me my hero name, and then that just didn't happen. Or maybe they explained that she was gonna have to like risk her life, maybe. But either way, neither thing happened. It was just like, oh, okay, here's her name. Okay, bye. And it's like, okay, I guess they forgot about that part because I didn't, because she was the first character I actually really liked. Meanwhile, everybody else just like forgot about it, maybe? I don't know.
Everyone's reaction makes sense too. Who wouldn't want to see the first Archon?
This isn't a bad time for it to happen either. The war has only just ended, and with their long-standing goals suddenly gone, people are feeling a little lost. I met a warrior from the People of the Springs near the Speaker's Chamber a few days ago. He spent the entire afternoon pacing around the area. I asked if anything was bothering him, and he said that he used to train for battle every afternoon. But now that the crisis is resolved, He doesn't know what to do with himself.
Paimon can definitely see that. It's tough when what you've been doing all along suddenly stops being necessary. That's why you want to hold the pilgrimage again, right? To help everyone find a new goal?
That's right. We will have competition take the place of ceaseless battle. It'll give us an outlet for our pent-up energy and offer a reward for the blood and sweat we've put into improving and growing. That's the meaning of the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame today and in the future.
Sounds pretty good to me. I am starting to like this new pilgrimage already. But, how do you feel, Mavuika?
About Xbalanque, you mean?
Shouldn't you be, a little more nervous? He's our nation's progenitor. You sure he's not coming to just supervise your work?
You sound like someone who's finally gotten the chance to strike back after years of oppression.
Hey, don't put it like that. All right, maybe a little. It's not every day that someone who could bring you down a notch shows up.
I knew that's what you'd think. Don't worry. If the real Xbalanque does make an appearance, then naturally I have my ways to meet him.
Really? How?
No spoilers just yet. Take a guess.
Wait, you have a playful side too?
Of course she does. This whole glorious righteous leader thing is just one facet of her. And it's the side of her you've seen the most so far. But...
Tragically, this is how my longtime companions think of me. Shilonen's always saying how awful I am.
Hey, don't just put words into my mouth like that. I've only ever said that you can be quite terrible sometimes.
Sure, whatever you say. Come on, traveler, Paimon. Let's head to our next stop. Oh, and Shilonen, now that you've been busted, be sure to stop by my office and pick up the documents I left for you. I wrote down everything you need to do for the tournament.
Good night.
And she's fallen asleep just like that.
Well, she's gotta wake up eventually. Let's go. Good night, Shilonen. And sleep well.
Why is it Shilonen and Sitlali are known for sleeping a lot? And they're my favorite characters. Like, remember, I never, knew anything about them before I got them. I was just like, oh, Shilonen has really cool style. Cool. Like, she could have been... okay, it was pretty obvious that she wasn't going to be, a battle-hardened warrior. But she could have been, a lazy warrior, one of those secret badasses type of thing. She definitely could have been when I first heard about her. But then Sitlali, I didn't know that she slept a lot. Apparently that's her main thing. That's why she's got the pillow and all that. Then again, I didn't like Sitlali that much for a while, because they didn't really explain anything about her other than she's grumpy. That's it.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone around. They're probably all out and about.
Does that mean the preparations are...
Of course, without a doubt. I'll be honest, I'm more concerned about how everyone's doing than how the preparations are coming. The amount of rest they get will directly impact their tournament performance.
Yeah, whatever.
What are you guys doing here?
Yeah, it's Shaska, yeah.
Oh, it's just...
Dramatic reveal for some reason.
It's been a while. How have you been?
Things have been good on my end, too. How about...
Same old. Back to
Wow, amazing dialogue.
when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. The usual.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended, and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. I don't mind, though. More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons. The fresh air is all...
Sounds like you've been doing well, then.
What are you talking about? You should know the ups and downs I've been through better than anyone.
So, how have preparations been going here at the Flower Feather Clan?
Yeah, I do like that they mentioned, you played my tribe quest. Shit's fucked here, man. I'm just relaxing, finally. But my tribe quest was fucked beyond belief. But, oh yeah, sure. Nice and relaxed. So that's why you're here. In that case, I'll take you someplace where you can see the situation
Follow me.
clearly. Follow me. So I would like to mention that the most interesting part of this quest I'm doing, but also just in general of hanging out with Mavuika, has been in the entire story has been that little bit where Shilonen is like, "Hey, I know Mavuika personally because Mavuika has more of a business relationship with the entire nation. So one of the only people in the entire world that actually has a personal relationship with Mavuika is Shilonen, and they're like, yeah, I know that you're kind of a silly, silly slacker type of person, and there's, and then suddenly Mavuika starts kind of coming out for Shell. Suddenly, it's like, what? Like, wait, what? That's kind of weird that. You know, they only did that out of nowhere, right? Oh, wait a second. Maybe teleport? Yeah, I better teleport. Oh, well, whatever. Like, so we saw, like, just a second of her relaxing. And then, back to generic, you know, like, community organizer mode.
So this is the place you had in mind. Quite the view.
Yeah,
I think the view is actually behind you, but okay.
you can see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
You can see people talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing.
We get it.
It's you, Pyro Archon, and the heroes of Natland too. Ah, shucks. Heroes of Natland? Paimon's feeling kinda shy now.
Yeah, I feel like everything we did here was just so casual. It's not even like about whether it was easy or hard. It just kind of felt like it'd be weird to die at this point type of thing. Like, I mean, partly was like that whole dragon fight was at the end was like, what? Where'd this come from? What? What's happening? Okay, we beat it. Okay, cool. I mean, part of the weirdness is that I gotta go look up a video of how Pyro Traveler works, because sometimes she looks really strong, but most of the time her powers seem really weirdly weak. So I'm very confused by that.
What brings you to the Flower Feather Clan? Are you here to check on our work for the pilgrimage?
That's right. Everything going well?
Please, rest assured, everything is going off without a hit. Huh?
Everything going well? Yes, everything going well. Coach? Oh, is Yansan here too? Checking out handicrafts. Everybody's training. Students just happen to want to get some exercise. Rules are different. New type of challenge. They're over there.
Hey!
I guess just to be like, hey, see, we have these characters here. We just don't have the village yet. We're still making the village.
Please rest completely and totally assured that with us here, we'll get all the tasks done on time. No problem and no questions asked.
Whoa, they're all so reliable. Like coach like student, huh, Yansan?
Just here to help. Exercises are high frequency but low intensity, which is perfect for our training. I helped Aoife bring a whole stack of medical supplies. Easy.
Can't even break a sweat, you say.
Aoife was sure. Man, they're really building up Aoife right now. Sure, sweating a lot. Not that I blame him. Doctors don't need to be that physically strong. Not even vets.
Especially not compared to the toughest coach in all Natlan.
Tough, they say. Stuff like this isn't even intermediate level. This is actually weird, though. I just realized Aoife is a healer, presumably. And we're getting a healer next patch, but she's the one that's related to Inazuma, I believe. So we're going to get 2 healers. 5. Well, you know, to be fair, Aoife might be a 4-star, actually. I was going to say we're going to get 2 5-star healers. That's weird. But no, it might be he might be 4-star. Probably 4-star. But then he'd come with, I don't know who.
And that's why they call you tough. I respect it, though. I doubt I can think of anything that you can't do.
Paimon agrees. In fact, after staying in Natland for so long, even we've begun to feel like there's nothing we can't do.
mean, I thought they really got screwed over quite a bit, but okay. Wait, really? I mean, I thought the Abyss almost killed you a few times. I mean, you weren't like win. It's not like all we do is win. It's like, well, there's a lot of people who died. Considering you're like, yeah, we can beat anything. Like, really? And we again still got lucky with the dragon, kind of. I guess maybe it's so confusing what happened with the dragon.
So you think it's something about this place?
Yeah, exactly. Now Paimon often finds herself thinking, compared to those super tough battles we fought and won, this is nothing at all.
I'm glad you feel that way. It's not often that people can focus on the silver lining after everything that's happened.
Stay positive.
The wind is rising. I think I hear something. I'll head out on patrol. Have a nice chat and just let me know if you need anything.
Should be it.
I'd say that it's effortlessly cool moments like this that make her so endearing.
And then we'll meet Shablanka after this.
We've already checked up on each of the tribe's progress, and, well, we didn't quite get around to the Children of Echoes, but from what Kachina says and seeing how
Yeah, they're all
Sharon is-
good. Yeah,
So, that's it for the day. The only thing left to do for the next couple of days is persuade Shilonin to finish her part of the work.
Tournament course. Almost complete. Mock course. Want to do a trial run.
You mean we can get a sneak?
You know what? That Mavuika can't personally participate in the tournament. You must serve as host and judge. And you can't either.
Say no more, or my hair might
Figured.
spontaneously combust. Come on, just show us the course already.
You know, that would actually be a funny line if not for the fact that she literally can do that anytime she wants. So it's like, say no more. You're like, maybe that's supposed to be like, you're embarrassing me or something, but like, it's like you can literally just snap your fingers and ignite your hair. So, okay. Follow me. That's far. So again, I was assuming. Wait. What's this mission called? A new pilgrimage. It feels like we should be meeting with Shablanka right now, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, skyward. Yeah, scatter.
Mock course.
This entire
It's a lot.
If it's for the pilgrimage, it's
Go do it. Make use of the stadium's capacity. Really well thought out. This kindling, chase it.
Yep, this round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other events as well, and the 8 contestants with the highest total scores will move on to the final individual.
Oh,
Sounds boring. I'd
Yeah.
rather just a straight
Everyone
fight.
loves a good duel. It really gets the adrenaline pumping and allows a warrior should always feel fortunate to meet their match on the battlefield, even if it only happens once in their life.
that's the most Natland thing Paimon's ever heard. Well, the competition's all about chasing the kindling, and you're all chasing something too, right?
Good metaphor. That'll come in handy when I'm explaining my ideation process later.
Well, I'm glad you found this helpful.
Still can't believe that she doesn't have a voice right now. This is like really, really weird. Like we're right in the middle of all this and she doesn't have a voice. Like I'm wondering like how many other characters don't have voices that aren't from that land? I guess we'll find out, right? I mean like in the second half of this patch when we go and do New Year's, like who's gonna be missing, right? But as far as I'm concerned, as long as Hu Tao's around, it's fine. Judging by your faces, it look like you're ready to go, Mavuika. So why don't you try first?
No problem.
Oh, we're gonna use our trial form.
Whoa, Mavuika, She seems a little bit different after the war and all.
No. She might be too excited about. She might be a little too excited about the competition.
Like, maybe in her sense of playfulness,
No.
she seems less serious than before.
No, it just seems like every time we ever talked to her before, it was literally about the fate of their nation, hopefully not collapsing. That was it. Like, so it's literally the difference between, hey, if we don't do this, we're all dead, versus, okay, relax a little. But still, like, business. She's still acting business casual. I would like to mention, she is clearly acting business casual. So yeah, she's more relaxed, but like, it's freaking business casual. She still is in business mode. Like, come on. I disagree.
You heard too.
The side of her that she hid during the war has now come out. Makes sense. Unwind. She's earned it.
So that's why you call.
Oh, this was part of your plan? No, I didn't plan this. You're cool. Yeah, can't wait to meet you at our freaking village later, eventually.
Wait, Coach, what about Paimon?
You have not yet met basic criteria to even begin training. Practice a few more years and come back. Well, then we'll see.
I'm ready.
Oh, I thought she'd finished. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be here now. Yeah, I know. Don't worry.
Rise with the sun. Full throttle. Live commentary, huh? Very nice.
Yeah, I was like, where do I go now? Okay.
It's a piece of cake.
Huh? Did you hear that? Ah! Enemies incoming! Be careful!
Well, that was weird. I didn't even think I got hit there.
Time to buckle down. Pyroclastic surge.
Figures. Okay, guess that's fine.
I gotta say, this is pretty interesting.
Come on! You said you wanted to challenge people, so let them rise to the challenge!
Okay. Wow, that was really short.
Here, have some water.
I feel like her relationship with water should be weird, but whatever. I guess it's no big deal. She's still a living being.
You're too kind. Thank you, my dear audience. And thank you, Coach.
What do you think? First things first, let me say that the enemies at the end were definitely not part of the plan.
Maybe it can't detect anyone under a certain height.
That would be weird.
Oh.
It's a solid course. For example, take the chase at the start. I feel like it's too short to separate the best from the rest. Why don't you find a few more people to test it out and adjust?
Yeah, it was very short. Yeah, very, very short without that fight.
And yeah, getting multiple opinions is a great idea.
Also about the vertical section. It's only so-so, and contestants might get dizzy from the sudden change of direction.
I disagree.
Which might cause some of them to fall if they get motion sickness. Also,
Motion. If you have to worry about motion sickness in a more or less sporting event, I have to question your opinions. Like, are you freaking for real? When they're in the toboggan, I think they're gonna get motion sickness. Yeah, that's the difficulty. Duh. Couldn't have spotted these issues without actually running the course. Yeah, why didn't you run the course, Yansan? Thanks for your help. Make improvements based on your suggestions. That reminds me of something I was talking to Shinobu about, actually. I've also got a ball launcher here. Want to give it a try? Is this one of the other events that you mentioned? Ball sports are also a proud ancient tradition here in Natlan. Decided to use one for an
event. It's been a long time
event.
since I saw gear like this. This game can be played by 2, 3, or 4 people, and it's a fun one. Want to give it a try? Thank you for agreeing to be my opponent.
Get into position. Start the clock. Whoever has a higher score when the clock runs out wins. Begin.
Traveler, you can beat her.
Oh yeah, I think it's been a long time since I've done this, but yeah. I think that's it. Okay. That was really basic.
It was a thrilling game. Paimon was on the edge of her seat.
Indeed you did. I've noticed that you're very good at games. And now that I found such a great opponent, we've got to have a rematch sometime.
Enough data and feedback on my end. Thanks for the help.
No, we should be thanking you. Both the mock course and the ball launcher were fantastic.
With all my handiwork, some was Shalonen, reluctant, but once I mentioned that you were the one that asked me, volunteered to help.
Looks like I also have you to thank for her negative views about me. How much would you say you contributed? 30%?
No, I'd say 10 at most. Please do not blame your problems on me. Attendance was a pleasant surprise.
You know what they say, embrace the unexpected.
Yeah, I'm already bored. This is the most basic shit ever. I mean, I guess this is supposed to be more from Mavuika's perspective. Like, normally she wouldn't do basic, fun stuff like this.
See you soon, coach.
Like, see, oh wow, she just had emotion there. But like,
It's not every
if you
day
say
I
so.
get to call Yance on that. Did you see the look on her face? She almost jumped out of her own skin.
You kinda enjoy messing with people, don't you?
Really? I never noticed. Anyway, we've been out and about for so long. You must be hungry. Come on, let's go get some grub. My treat.
Okay, Paimon takes it all back. You're the best person ever.
See, like, they say that, like, she had to take everything seriously because of how, how big, the threat and everything. And, like, I agree. But at the same time, I do have to say, like, it would have been perfectly fine for her to be super casual during everything that was happening. Like, yeah, she would have acted a little flippant at times, but like you'd know that she's super serious about everything. But again, it'd be like, she's just trying to lighten the mood, something like that. But instead they were like, no, let's give her no personality, she's just super serious all the time. And it's like, well, that's boring. It's not even about interesting or uninteresting. It's just like, no, that's just boring if you just do it that way. You should have just made her actually like super casual. And it's like, oh, thanks for lightening the mood sometimes, Mavuika, Like, it's not like she'd have to be some sort of fucking, what's his name? The little Lego dinosaur thing. It's a good thing I don't remember him, honestly. But yeah, like, oh, I'm the comic relief. See, I am so funny. Like, no. You can lighten the mood and not be comic relief. I mean, basically, like, Paimon, honestly. I would say Paimon has stopped being the jokester and just been like, hey, how's it going? Whoa, you're being kind of weird type of thing. Like, just kind of narrating, but not entirely narrating. Kind of, just like a little bit of narrating.
Hey there, boss.
Lighthearted narrating, maybe.
I'll have the usual.
Look at how her hair has to be in the seat. I just realized they had to actually animate or whatever, how the hair would actually be in the seat. And she's kind of sitting on her hair, I think.
Pyro Archon. Welcome. It's been a while. Glad to see you with our new heroes, too.
Boss, this is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
Hi there.
Maybe they didn't do too much though. It is clipping, and we'll see.
Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same as before then?
We worked out today, so yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, they kind of parted her hair in the middle there. I mean, I don't know. Her hair was already parted though. I don't know.
So what is the usual?
Have some snacks.
Come on, Traveler. You've never been so stingy even when we were low on Mora, so why are you going after Paimon's food now that someone's treating us?
You two are.
There's nothing funny about this.
I get where the Traveler's coming from, though.
If someone's down in the dumps, your banter can cheer him right up. And that's not just from me, by the way. I've heard it from plenty of other people.
For real? So, were you teasing Paimon on purpose, Traveler?
Weird. I thought that was actually freaking me out. It's like, we putting in new facial animations now, huh? Like, I'm just imagining they have another character do that. That's just like, just have the, you know, the what do you call that? The stick out tongue animation. Like like you cannot use that for almost hardly any situations. But like seeing her do that there was just like so weird. It was just like, I don't know,
Just leave it to us.
over animated or something.
Please wait a moment. Your food will be out shortly.
Or maybe I just haven't seen anybody do that
Eat your fill,
in a video
Paimon,
game.
but just
Not in that
remember,
way.
The tournament is in 3 days, so try and make sure your food coma is finished by then.
What? Food coma? Huh. Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on time. Don't you worry.
Don't worry. In the event that you do oversleep a bit, I have my ways of waking you up.
Like imagine if she suddenly did that sticking out the tongue animation. I'm just really uncanny if that happened.
You do? Speaking of your ways, Mavuika, you still haven't told us about how you plan to find Shibalonke.
Oh, that? It's actually quite simple. Shibalonke is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise,
Yeah, I get it.
brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first son.
That's so weird seeing that tree in the distance like that. That's so weird. It's like it's such a prominent part to see in Natlan, and it's like it's technically not even part of any nation. It's so weird.
People like that tend to be like me, passionate about competition. The more they disdain dishonest ways of winning, the more they'll celebrate a fair victory. You could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natlan. They're full of energy and passion, and despise victories born of deceit. Conversely, they're constantly drawn to things that are full of hope and excitement.
You mean Shibalonke might want to take part in this upcoming pilgrimage?
It's not a matter of might. It's precisely because such an important figure will be participating that we must prepare the best tournament possible. Checking in on the various tribes was also to ensure that we'll be prepared to give him a warm welcome. So, all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon, he should have no problem running away with the whole competition.
But isn't it a bit unfair for the Pyro Archon themselves to participate in such a tournament?
When Shibalonke ascended to Archonhood, he did so as a human. I see no problem in allowing him to participate in this event as a human from ancient times. Also, my ineligibility for this event is not due to being Archon, but due to my obligation to serve as host and judge.
Huh. That's kind of like your life as Archon. You haven't lost your human side, you're just too busy to indulge it.
Oh, another good summary. I'll be sure to write it down and include it in my autobiography.
That's such a weird thing to say.
You're working on an autobiography?
No, I was joking. Even Shibalonke didn't write one, so why would I? Still, if on the off chance I ever did write one, you two definitely be in
I think she should though. Like, just, you know, considering she's kind of sort of lived 2 lives to some extent, she probably should like make one, if nothing else, just as a form of like recording history to some extent. But also like it's kind of weird that seemingly maybe no Pyro Archon has ever done that before, which it's like I feel like they should, since they're humans, and you know there are other people who become, it's like when United States presidents write their autobiography, or somebody somebody else writes their biography. It's like, oh, this is what it's like to be president, and these are the decisions, and this is how I came to my decisions. And you can help people view what they should do in tumultuous circumstances. But meanwhile, Mavuika's like, why would I ever make an autobiography? That doesn't make sense. Like, what? This seems like a China thing. Like, don't do autobiographies. It will let people see behind the curtain and realize that you're a normal person.
Can Paimon have a super long title?
Sure.
Restaurant owner walks toward you with massive plates piled high with food, and I couldn't read the rest. Oh, that was probably on purpose.
So many dishes and such huge portions too. Paimon's
Owner walks toward you with massive plates piled high with food in their hands. Paimon's so excited she can't stop spinning in the air.
You know this is just a normal breakfast, right?
Wait, what?
No.
Our Archons always had
Really?
a healthy appetite. Please enjoy the food while it's still hot. Food never tastes as good once it gets cold.
Really? She's polished off half of the grilled meat with elegance, serenity, and astonishing alacrity. I forget what alacrity means, because I think I've only ever seen this word like 3 times in my life. Paimon turns around towards you with a frightened look. She realizes that she has met truly a terrifying opponent. From this day forth, Paimon can no longer claim the crown of the greatest meat eater.
Judging the state Paimon ate herself into, I assume you'll be staying someplace close by.
Is that okay? Actually, since it's so beautiful around here, we were planning to stay in the area for a few more days anyway. See the sights and all that.
Of course you can. I'll go arrange some accommodations for you then. All right, I'll leave you here. Have a good rest.
Alright, good night! How do you feel? Want another drink? Then how about some dessert? Paimon still wants something sweet. Why are you looking at Paimon like that? There's always room for dessert.
Are they trying to experiment with the traveler's facial expressions? Seems kind of out of nowhere. I feel like they didn't do this before. It is nice to see the red on
Back, huh?
the traveler.
I didn't see that coming. Wait, what's that look on your face? Don't tell me you don't even know who Shibalanke is.
What kind of idiot do you take me for? We just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all the citizens of Natlan.
Yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over. And if he isn't, I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory?
Shut up.
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Don't you dare slander our great hero. You're talking about Lord Shibalanke here, the one everyone calls the first son. Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The power in it was like...
I don't remember the one punch, but anyway.
Yeah, I agree, but I bet Lord Shibalanke is no slouch either. Say, if they fought, who'd he...
Well, you got me there. Well, as someone living in this age, I've got to vote for our Archon, right? Live in the now, seize the day, and all that.
And now that you mention it, a fight between those two is bound to be a terrific one. Huh, what I wouldn't give to watch.
All right, enough with that nonsense. It's already super late. If we keep hyping ourselves up, neither of us are going to get any sleep tonight.
The way they're talking about the Archons dueling each other almost makes it sound like a beetle battle. Yeah, they really do love their contests of strength here in Natlan.
I mean, it's really stupid to say that, though, because there are duels in Fontaine, and it feels like those duels were more interesting than any fights I've seen here. But to be fair, we didn't see any of the duels. We were just told about the duels because they're too violent, you know.
Alright, Paimon's done eating. Let's head back and get some sleep.
3 days? Wow. Yeah, we just skipped right to the tournament. Okay.
Time sure flies, huh? The tournament's taking place tomorrow morning, so let's get some sleep while we can. Hey, wake up, wake up! The tournament's... Oh no, we've overslept! Only a little bit, but... Okay, wash up and pack your things.
Why wouldn't you just sleep at the stadium, though?
You totally called it! How could we have been so careless? Is this what people mean when they say you get so excited before a trip that you struggle to sleep?
Yeah, I know.
How are you feeling?
Or are we gonna get a ride?
Here! Isn't the tournament about to begin?
Why is she making that pose? Oh, like sorry, I
Yeah,
guess.
we're about to start. I'm here to pick you up. Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
Huh? Can we make it in time?
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down.
We're
and
gonna
sit
fly.
tight. You can hold on to my waist if you get scared. Full throttle!
We're speeding, right? We have to be speeding.
Oh, come on! If this counts as speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
I've entrusted her life to you for so long, but only today has she realized just how unhinged the two of you are.
So normally when you do this, that just does like an attack, but in this case, it's or I mean, sorry, it's just like a burst forward, but this time it's an attack.
Knowing Barbados, he'd probably crack up if he heard that.
Huh? Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him. And the other Archons too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you?
Yeah, that's kind of weird that that never came up.
Friends.
Sure, our friends are yours too.
Don't open your mouth so wide. The venue is just up ahead. Sit tight.
I mean, have we even asked her about her brother? I mean, presumably she don't know anything, but you never know. Yeah, see, she should act like this way more often.
And safe! Just in time, too.
We won the bet! We won the bet!
That's right. Pay up a how.
Yeah.
Darn it.
How do you like that? A short Flame Strider show to start us off, and to introduce and welcome Natlan's great friend Tumaini.
Yeah, that's right now. But now we don't have to hear Traveler. We can just hear Tumaini.
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you mean, pulled it off? That wasn't supposed to be part of the show?
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. Once more, I will say a few words before we begin. Bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did. My comrades, my friends, thank you for your hard work and sacrifice. We have achieved a lasting victory. A new day has dawned on Natlan.
This just occurred to me that she might end up letting down her guard, and well, I don't know when, but well, anytime at this point, and then that's how she gets her Gnosis stolen by the well, we'll see who. I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, I was thinking that Zaritza would do it herself, but I mean, technically, maybe just one of the Futui could do it, but I mean, it's weird because now that the captain's not around, I'm not sure who the second strongest Futui is. Or now the strongest one, I guess.
From now on, the pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us, as well as a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin!
Yeah!
Heck yeah! Who's... Now then, you two. You'll be the mobile supervisors.
Leave it to us. We're the best adventure.
Oh, and one more thing. I believe I've mentioned this already, but if you find any leads on Lord Shibalanke, please pass them on to me. Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Shibalanke before things kick off.
Oh my gosh. How do I get up there? Yeah, wow. I guess okay.
Oh, hi there, Eon-san. Are you gonna participate in the tournament?
Yeah, obviously.
That's fair. Can we ask you something then? You know about Lord Shibalanke's resurrection, right? Have you seen anyone with that kind of aura over here?
Maybe no. Yeah. I was thinking like maybe Xbalanque is gonna like possess Mavuika's body, maybe, but it's hard to say.
Got it. Thank you. We'll keep asking around then. Huh? Thank you, Coach. Paimon feels like even her blood is boiling.
Trying to figure out where to go. Oh wow. I'm still confused that Sitlali is actually known as being possibly the strongest person in that land, other than the Pyro Archon. Like, she makes a big deal about, like, I always beat up everybody who's ever faced me in my village in the last 200 years, and it's like, that's weird. It's like, wait, huh? How strong is she? But the game, like, just kind of treats it as a joke. Not like, well, wait a second, doesn't that make you like one of the strongest characters in, like, easily one of the strongest characters in the nation? So it's like, wait, who would be above her? And like the only option could be Chaska and Kachina, maybe? That's it? Because Kachina technically beat, you know, everybody else to some extent.
Oh? Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here? You... I'm not buying what you're selling.
The Traveler means it. Still, Paimon didn't think you'd be taking part, Sitlali. Given who you are you sure it isn't against the rules?
Though not a violation per se, what it will be is an unpleasant surprise for the youngsters. Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much pressure on everyone else. But we're celebrating the end of the war here, so I'll give the occasion the respect it deserves.
That's cool. I wish she wasn't like so down on it. Like, I'll give the occasion the respect it deserves. Like, hey, the war's over, and be a little bit more upbeat. Sheesh.
Good luck then. Make sure you show off your super majestic side, alright?
Well, aren't you the sweet talker today? Too much syrup on your pancakes this morning? Anyway, thank you both. I'll remember your words of encouragement and do my best.
So, what was that? Thing all about?
Of course not. I was using my power to search for Lord Shibalanke. To be more precise, I was trying to look for him in the world of souls. After all, I also have no idea what he might look like. Still, nothing so far. But why? He is the first Pyro Archon after all. Isn't it a given that he'll be revived with an unimaginably large amount of power?
No. Well, see, I was a little confused by this in the first place. Like, why do you assume this when he was just a normal human, presumably he was a normal human, and then became the Pyro Archon? We don't even know if they were particularly strong as the Pyro Archon, really. I mean, was he known for doing any great physical feat or fight or anything? I'm not aware of anything, so that's a little confusing. But they're like, oh, he's got unimaginable power. It's like, why? Based on what?
Yeah, we don't have any leads yet.
Wait, what was that again? Yeah, keep looking. Yeah.
Be on your way now. Oh, and take care of yourselves too. Granny Eatsley will display her dashing self on the competition grounds soon enough.
Anyway, I'm gonna take a short break. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, let's finish this. Wait a second. Okay.
Hey, Kanich, gonna take part in the tournament? Best of luck. You can do, what?
Locked him in the chest. Gonna win the tournament on my own merit, so he's not needed during the competition. What? Okay, you're gonna lose. All right. What a weird thing to say.
On a different note, have you heard anything about Lord Shibble? You're reliable as always, Kanich. We should go check with the others now, so we'll...
Mm.
One, two, three, four, two, three, four. How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good? Oh, hey you two. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get out there and show 'em who's boss. I'll give it my all. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience, that's enough of a win for me. Yeah, having the right mindset is everything. Yep. Oh, by the way, have you seen anyone who seems like Lord Shibalonke?
No, no one. No, sheesh.
Him is sure to attract attention.
You're
wherever
wrong.
I haven't seen anyone like that, though. All right. Thanks, Kachina. We'll go take a look around. Focus on taking care of yourself as I will.
We get it. Sheesh.
Looks like we still haven't found any useful clues. Maybe we should just go back and check in with Mavuika.
Oh yeah, now that I have darn it. I wanted to change my wings. Now that I have the fire pyro mode or whatever. Cuz yeah, I have my green wings on. Actually, I don't know why I still had my green wings on cuz no, maybe I wasn't using my water powers. Maybe I was using Dendra. I just realized I don't remember what my fire ultimate is. Or fire burst or whatever.
Supervisors, your report, please. How are the contestants?
Madam Host, the contestants are doing great, and the competition is proceeding as scheduled. However, when it comes to Shibalonke...
No leads, huh? The competition is almost about to begin, and there's still no sign of him?
I mean, he could just hold back his powers, but okay.
Not what you expected?
Not necessarily. Still, let's go give everyone a warm welcome before we kick off. I believe we're all warmed up. Now, take your positions. This iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the past. Now go forth and soar. Faster, higher, stronger. Become a better version of yourself. Remember what brought you here and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I figured, yeah.
Not, here I come.
There's Mualani.
I've got this. This round's in the back.
Kanich is coming up to the trickiest parts of the course.
How's he so fast?
The gap between our competitors has increased significantly. Oh, contestant Kachina has...
This part's rough, but I won't give up.
So annoying.
Oh, there's the lolly in the background.
The competition has entered its final phase. Who will emerge victorious? We're about to find out.
It'd be funny if the 6 heroes didn't emerge victorious. So how powerful is he when he has a howl? Do you yield? I
yield.
Our champion has emerged, and his name is
Wait, what about Mualani and Kachina? They were like literally right there in the same arena. What the heck was going on there? And then also, I guess Sitlali, I guess, lost in the obstacle course. I guess it makes sense because she wouldn't have much endurance. But still, like Mualani and Kachina. Didn't Kachina beat Kanichi? I don't remember. In the first tournament in this arc, I thought Kachina beat Kanichi and Mualani. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe Kanichi wasn't in the tournament for some reason.
That's amazing! Woohoo!
I guess Chaska wasn't in this too.
Yeah, that's our Kanichi. What? So not only is this little punk hard to kill, but he's good at fighting too?
You beat me fair and square, Kanichi. People always talk about how tough you are. Now I can say for sure, they're not exaggerating. It's funny. I was thinking to myself earlier that I might have a shot at winning this. Unless I have to face Kanichi in the final.
Come on, dude. What are you talking about?
Losing to Kanichi isn't really a loss at all.
You've more than proven yourself, too. You could beat me up 30 times over. Yeah.
You're both so good. But wait, if that's the end, where's Shibalanke?
Wait, aren't we missing someone? Lord Shibalanke.
I'd like to mention that we didn't actually know if Shibalanke had been reborn yet. Oh yeah, I would have showed up, but I didn't get here in time. So yeah.
Now that you mention it,
Awkward silence. I'm not Shibalanke.
Huh? Are you saying that you beat Shibalanke then? Just kill me now!
You might be onto something. I've never met a runner-up before, so where did you get this good?
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well because of some connection?
You mean he might be Shibalanke?
I feel like this is actually insulting. Like, it's not that crazy, but also it seems insulting, you know? And to be fair, if he was Shibalanke, though, it would make sense. Because, like, guess what? You gotta hold back. Oh, yeah, I mean, if I went all out, then I'd beat you, but, like, I'd have to use my freaking crazy powers, you know? Although, I don't know what's special about Kanichi. All he does is just freaking grab you with a chain and then pull you to him, or he pulls himself to you and slashes you, and that's it? Like, okay.
Wait, I'm Shibalanke now? That's news to me.
But it should be noted, though, that they just said that they've never seen him before, really.
I've got it! Lord Shibalanke didn't want to steal anyone's thunder, so he must have lost the tournament on purpose.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
This is amazing.
This is the most holy pilgrimage of the return of the sacred.
Whoa, did Paimon say something wrong? Now everyone's talking about Shibalanke. Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never heard of him before.
Yeah, see?
But he was still going toe-to-toe with Kanichi. Could he...
That should be acknowledged. It's like, where are you from? Shouldn't Mualani at least know him, since they're from the same tribe?
Huh? What are you looking at, Mavuika?
He's a
I felt
ghost.
that something was off since the tournament began. Reflecting back on it, it wasn't because I could sense Shibalanke's power, but rather that I could not.
His original form? Okay, I don't know what that means.
Please, excuse me.
It's a ghost.
There you are. No unimaginably strong soul aura, nor any whiff of extraordinary power. But I know, beyond any doubt, that you are Shibalanke himself.
Wait, where is this coming from? Wait. This is a unique character. I was gonna say, oh, that'd be kind of interesting. Oh, Shibalanke is actually just some, NPC character. Okay, cool. No, it's a unique looking character.
Huh? Who's that? I've never seen.
Isn't that Mausao? Like, Tato's grandson? When did he sign up for the tournament? Did he even fight anyone out on the field?
And like I said, like, well, what if they're just young? You know? And again, he's mortal, so why would he be powerful?
What are you talking about? He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he was just there to cheer the others on.
Also, it's funny because, like, the eyes should have been a good dead giveaway, but okay. I hope that we can actually play as this guy, but I get the feeling that all they did was give him special eyes, give him special hair. That might be it. But I still like it. But,
Wait, so that's Shibalonke?
he's just a kid, yeah. Because he's mortal.
Well, this kid doesn't look like he can take a single punch from the almighty Dragon Lord.
Huh? That's Lord Shibalonke? But, I mean, he was right next to me for most of the tournament. And he didn't seem very, well, Shibalonke to me.
Also, who is this guy? Because nobody knows who this guy is. This guy is still suspicious. Oh, maybe that's the thing. Maybe he's just like, maybe Shibalonke gave him their power? We'll see.
You
like,
recognized me?
They can
Perceptive.
bestow power?
No less than expected of this era's pyro archive.
This is even weirder, having the voice of like a 30-year-old here. It should be the voice of a child, right?
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No!
No!
This is a joke, right?
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord...
As expected.
What do you mean a safe place? Wait, why can't he just have, like, announce himself and stuff, you know?
Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Shibalonke is one of the most important people in all of Natlan. I will take responsibility for receiving him into our midst.
I mean, you can announce whatever right now. What's the problem? Why are they making this dramatic? You can just be like, oh yeah, I got resurrected, and, I got resurrected in a kid, and then I grew up. So yeah, I'm still growing. I didn't get resurrected with my old power. Why would I? Otherwise, you would have potentially multiple Pyro Archons with strong, that are really strong. Resurrected Pyro Archons. Mavuika seems to be signaling me to follow her. I don't think there's anything special here. They're just thinking that he's gonna be strong for no reason. Like, nah, he's just got reincarnated. That's it. Why would he be reincarnated with superpowers? Or yeah, why would he be strong in the first place? Yeah.
Sorry.
This is way too far. This is crazy far.
I am Natlan's current leader and Pyro Archon, Lord Shibalonke. I said I was inviting you for a chat, but to be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing something like this, so I don't even know where to begin.
Oh?
Oh no, he doesn't.
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries, it's a first for me too.
There is no sense of humor. This is just what's happening.
Wait, really? Hang on, I think I just realized something. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Shibalonke, was totally hilarious?
All the woven scrolls regarding your life depict you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the divine throne to negotiate with the ruler of death, establishing the set of rules.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't contradict this point. At the very least, make it so that he did do the whole negotiate the things with the ruler of death. Don't just be like, actually, Dust just told me this is the deal. The only way to beat the Abyssalator is with this. So yeah, your predecessor's gonna somebody later down the line is gonna do this. And then he was like, okay, whatever.
As for your sense of humor, no sources have ever touched upon it. Maybe it's better to say that we know even less about you than we expected.
But yeah, I hope that he actually did. You know. Also, I don't quite remember whether the Pyro Archon is always the strongest person in that land. I don't quite remember if that's the case.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Shibalanke. You may call me dear beloved son, or just Lanke for short.
Lanke is weird. I'd prefer to call him Shablan. Shablan? Shabalan? Shaba? Shaba sounds cooler than Lanke.
Wow, talk about being overly familiar.
And these two are?
I'm an alien.
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon. They're important friends of Natlan and our companions.
Ah, I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way here? Though you could say the same for me. And judging by your expression, that's exactly what you're saying.
Well, I mean, you are a child. Also, like, Kinich is the strongest fighter in the nation. He just kind of showed that he was, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess so. Isn't he the same age as us? Or maybe 2 or 3 years older? Maybe? So, like, calling us a kid is like, so, like, what? What are you talking about?
And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child.
Oh, he's
who doesn't
possessing
bear
him?
that land. I'm only possessing it temporarily.
Okay, so yeah, he is just coming in to check up on us, and that's it. Okay.
I see. Your physical body couldn't be revived, so you had to borrow someone else's.
No need to worry. My existence
Yeah, we know,
has
we
not
know.
affected this child in any way. I have my own plans. And as for my reasoning, you'll find out soon enough. Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise, and hasn't really trained any aspect. I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical limitations.
Did he have no option? Like, okay, if you can possess anybody, again, I thought maybe he'd possess Mavuika, but again, that'd be less interesting maybe. I mean, yeah, what was your options?
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep run. You're not used to this body, are you?
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable to do a lot of larger movements. Oh, and my usual climbing and jumping motions aren't exactly suited for him either.
Weird. Are we? I almost feel like by him saying this, he's hinting that possibly in the future we could get a playable version of him where he's all about climbing and jumping.
Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt, I'd be no better than a criminal. I could never do anything like that.
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Sitlali learned about your impending resurrection from the Wayup, but we still don't know why you've returned.
Oh, is it time to get serious then?
Oh boy.
All right, serious mode activated.
Yeah, I like that he. See, this is the type of Pyro Archon that I wish actually was in this game. Although, I mean, he's a little generic. But then again, I prefer his genericness compared to Mavuika's just flat line of, I am very serious and come on, let's go get them, you know, just all the way across, just the whole story, just, okay. Wow, this doesn't feel fun at all, but all right. Doesn't like even if she was like an annoying person, I feel like that'd be more interesting than just, yeah, let's go do it. I'm the shonen protagonist. You know, it's like she's Goku, but only when Goku is in the middle of fighting, which is like when he's at his most boring, of course. During Dragon Ball Z, I should say.
In any case, you've already touched on the topic. I did indeed strike a deal with the ruler of death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal, and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. So, she shared her strength with me, and allowed Natlan to operate under brand new rules.
Wait, what does that mean? the promise of I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. What are you talking about? Or are you just saying you lied? I don't know. That'd be interesting. Weird.
I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one in which victory would not come for some time. Certainly not within a mortal lifespan. She assented to my request and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes, if we actually did manage to triumph in the far future.
Ah, so your return is a special favor granted by the ruler of death.
More like a bet I made with her. Even gods have things that pique their interest. I bet correctly on the outcome of this war, so this trip is my reward.
How do you feel about the Natlan of today? Does it meet your expectations?
Oh, I like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way? I'd love to know how you managed to win the war.
As you know, ours was an exceedingly grand, long-term plan.
So I'm confused though. I thought that she actually talked to Xbalanque, and that Xbalanque and her like together kind of were like, okay, we're gonna put you in stasis now, Mavuika, and then you'll come back in a couple hundred years, type of thing. But then I guess not. So I'm like, wait, then who? I forget who set up Mavuika to like die temporarily or whatever it was that happened. I'm a little unclear about exactly how she we'll just say how she died. I don't know how she died.
I'll skip over the most ancient parts.
No, I want to know that part.
The battle.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. 500 years ago.
Disaster struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed in darkness. Our land and faith.
End was nigh, got it.
But even when thrust into battle against the abyss, fate, and the passage of time, our heroes did not give up hope of victory. All the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years have devoted their lives to banishing the abyss, rebuilding our tribes and faith, and uniting the people as one. As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future.
Yeah, how?
That is, the present. So I might finally bring together our people's resolve, which has stood firm for thousands of years.
Thousands? I thought it was only like 1,000 or something. I guess we don't know how long this nation has been around. I mean, theoretically, 6,000 years? 5,000 years?
Of course, I had prepared for the worst. That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation once stood. Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then witness the end of the world helplessly. Still, the outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory, and the miracle that it created, is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect our realm.
Yeah, had anything gone wrong, whether in the past or in the now?
I have always believed you to be shrewd. Surely, such a quality was needed to bargain with the ruler of death, and win so much for us in the process. Natlan was only able to overcome this crisis with your help.
All these millennia later, and the people of Natlan have finally achieved victory over fate.
Yeah, so it has been millennia. Okay. Yeah, I don't quite remember what the whole timeline is since it's happened over the course of 6 months in real time. Because, you know, I of course know that. Well, wait. So Mavuika's from 500 years ago, I believe. Yeah, I believe so. But the Abyss has been attacking them since maybe since the first Archon War, probably.
If future generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan, then you are the one who inherited those rules. The final executor of the plan. The one who created a miracle. beginnings and endings, creation and change. Mavuika, you truly are a remarkable leader. It is my honor to have met you.
I'm actually the one that created the miracle. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure that the Traveler mattered a lot. I think it's a little unclear. Maybe I should relook at the final boss or look up some lore thing because I'm like, why did I need to be there again? I mean, I helped, but I don't quite know exactly how much I helped. I'm a little unclear.
Please, you're too modest. Rather, it's our honor to welcome you back to this world.
Ah, and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know. You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life.
Yeah, figured.
Since I'll only be here for a single day. Like, from sunrise to sunset.
I mean, you would think that he'd be here longer, but, like, I'm not surprised by this, because, like, what? Otherwise, this child is just, get screwed, child, you're going to be possessed for the next couple decades, you know? Like, I don't know. But it is, like, kind of funny that he couldn't just say, hey, bring me back to life, you know, in a couple, you know, when victory is achieved. You know, why couldn't you just tell Death that? But he probably just in the moment was like, actually, I just want to see what happened. And so, okay, yeah, I'll give you a day, whatever.
A single day?
What?
But the day is almost over.
That's why I said you won't have to worry too much about the boy this body actually belongs to. Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right?
That's why I figured too.
This is just a short little outing back home, so I can see some of my compatriots again. Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a quick dip to relax, only to have my trouser legs snagged by a fishing line that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, so they are going to say that, okay, what I expected this whole story to be about actually happened off screen. Oh, cool, I guess. But how many people did you catch today? Like, what?
And once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights, only to step into a trap along the way. Beats me who'd put a trap out there, and there wasn't even anybody around to check it. Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft, so I lay down and took a nap before getting up to continue on my merry way.
This is so embarrassing.
Why?
After countless trials and tribulations,
I don't get it.
I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into a girl who claimed to be a fitness coach. She insisted that my muscles weren't up to snuff, and made me do twice as many warm-up exercises as everyone else. Oof, you guys in the future sure have it rough.
I agree. I mean, all these people just force you to do stuff in this nation. They're annoying.
Well then, what's next for you?
Oh, what a great question. I was just
I'm
about to
hungry.
get to that. You're a pretty considerate gal. So, I do have a small wish that I haven't been able to fulfill. I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my potential is restricted by this form. It sure would be nice if I could show everyone what I could actually do.
Why is he stealing glances at us like that?
Well, now that I've said it, care to help an old man out, hero? Ahem. See, I was also quite the formidable warrior in my time. Surely a match for Mavuika. I mean, I was the first Pyro Archon after all. I could shake the cliffs with a single punch, scale mountains with a single leap.
Very formidable indeed. So, you'd like to spar with me?
Yes.
Using your current body? Will he be able to handle it?
Don't worry. I'll find a suitable location for our duel, and a way to keep this body safe.
Just sounds like it's going to be dumb, but we'll see.
The first sun. The ardent sun. This star is a flame, burning with a passion that will consume all. From the moment I first saw you, I knew you to be a true warrior. Just like me. Surely you shall not refuse me this battle. O inheritor of my ancient name, the burning sun, Kion Gozi Mavuika.
How did Kion Gozi never come up before? Or maybe it didn't and I just forgot. And it was only like once.
I accept.
Brilliant. In that case, let us free ourselves from mortal shape. Let the ancient souls guide you to the true arena of duels.
What? Okay. Soul battle now, I guess? I don't know. Like, what? Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense.
What is this place?
How are we here?
Is this a temple of the spirit?
You know this place.
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul. Only the sun and those blessed by it can survive here. Me, you, and you. The sun, the other sun, Blessed One 1, and Blessed One 2.
Blessed One 1 and 2.
Blessed by the sun?
The sun will remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself. The most radiant.
Oh, you
most
could tell.
important
Okay, cool.
Friends we could have. We have invited you here so you may witness the clash of suns.
Huh. I see. We've manifested in an almost fully spiritual, consciousness-like form, removing the limits of our flesh.
That's right. As I said, I knew you to be a born warrior the moment I laid eyes on you. But there are two forms of human strength, that of the body and of the spirit. The great Xbalanque, impressed upon a child's body, found less than a third of his original strength available to him. In that form, I'd lost my strength of body. But here, we meet as our true spiritual selves. In this place, even a child may shake heaven and earth due to the great soul within. What makes a true hero? Someone strong of body, or strong of mind, or must one be strong in both to surpass human limits? Which of these are you, Mavuika?
Well said, Xbalanque. Let us prove our mastery of both strengths through this battle. To Natlan, to each other, and to the rest of the world. You and I both know we'll never meet a better matched opponent.
Indeed, that's exactly what I've always wanted.
If you say so.
As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent from across the millennia, and a friend whom you never had the chance to meet. Let us have a fair and honorable duel.
This is gonna be funny if at some point the Tsaritsa just beats Mavuika by surprise attacking her. But again, who knows? Maybe Mavuika like tries to protect somebody and then
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
and then Mavuika like sacrifices herself a little. Okay, time for the cutscene fight. This is better than an actual fight where I play as her. I'm kind of tired of playing as Mavuika at this point. He's a little bit boring. So weird seeing him just teleport like that. I don't think it needed to be that big, but okay. I don't...
No. In war, there's no time for that.
Wait, so what is the... Yeah, what are those flashbacks going on about, I wonder?
The fire's out. Let's stop here.
So they're like even, basically, I guess.
It was a great fight.
That was an exhilarating battle, Mavuika. Looks like this old man's still got some fuel left in the tank after all.
Old man, okay.
You jest, Lord Shibalanke. Your spirit is as strong and youthful as ever.
Come now. Can't you tell I was making excuses for coming up just a hair short? Not by much, just the slimmest of margins. Yet still, you actually won. I've always seen myself as the strongest warrior, but it would seem that the inheritance of ancient names has proven its worth after all. I bear the name Kiongozi, the leader of our people. After countless generations, this name came to you, and you used the power it accumulated over the years to defeat everything in your path. This battle has been most meaningful. Beyond the facts of victory and defeat, I've also learned a lot about you. Take, for example, your strength. It is at once ruthless and gentle, both tenacious and sharp. You neither overwhelm your opponent with sheer power, nor defy them with only your strength of will. You possess a great understanding of your own might, and will convert all of it into fuel, so you may climb to even greater heights. It is thanks to heroes like you that this war was won. I'd have never been able to return to the mortal realm otherwise. Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even if it is just for one day, the sun has risen again to drive away the darkness. Even the darkness of death that once enveloped me has been dispersed by your flames. Mavuika, you are the newborn sun, greater and more radiant. Allow me to give you a present to celebrate your victory.
Okay.
Ooh, there's a prize too? Paimon wants to know what it is. Coming from you, it must be super awesome.
Here's this collectible keychain.
My journey is complete, and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mavuika, I would like to give you all my remaining life force, which I obtained from the ruler of death.
Is that even meaningful? Like, we're talking about your life force for worth like a few hours, and that's it?
Use it to awaken those you wish to see the most. Surely
Oh.
there must be at least one person that you...
Oh, I see. Okay.
What? So it's a blank check to bring anyone back for a time?
For like a few hours.
Though Natlan possesses incredibly unique ley lines, it is still extremely difficult to meet the dead outside of the Night Kingdom.
Not really true, but okay. Actually, it happens a lot more often in other nations than you might think. I'm gonna say that she's going to decline this, though.
Though we both became Pyro Archons in life, we were still born into this world as ordinary humans. There's no need to hesitate. Just do what you think is best.
I mean, we already got the chance to see everybody who died alive again for a short while during the final fight. So it'd be kind of weird to be like, oh yeah, you know what? I do want a few more hours with this person who's long dead and who I already have closure with.
Thank you for the offer. The past lives on in my memories and will always remain my treasure.
Yeah, like, I mean, you know, this is easy to say, though, when literally a few weeks ago or a week ago or whatever, you just saw everybody who was dead.
Meeting someone we can no longer see again will only lead to more longing. Rather than cling to the past, we should enshrine it in memory. Ever loved and never forgotten.
You know, if it was permanent, yeah, sure, okay, but just for a few more moments. It's like, no, we already did this. We're good. Yeah, we know.
They were right. That's exactly the sort of person you are.
Well, not really, because, again, if she hadn't had those last words with her sister again, I'm pretty sure she would have taken them up on this offer, but okay.
They?
Your parents, sister, comrades, and friends. Those who walked with you, and those who left you behind. Those who crossed blades with you, and those who prayed for your safe return. Each and every one. Mavuika, has one granted the special privilege to return, I can sense them calling for you, and watching over you from within the distant winds. Dear Mavuika, our esteemed Archon, leader of our people, how have you been doing? We all miss you so. There are so many things we want to say to you, But if we really were to say them, they'd just be those simple, heartfelt words. The war is over, Mavuika. All our efforts had meaning, and all our struggles bore fruit. This is the fairest and most precious thing in the entire world. May you be happy in this era of peace. May you eat well, sleep well, always be full of energy, and never forget that we will always love you.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past. Their voices are echoing through this temple of souls.
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you, even as you keep all their names deep within your heart.
Mavuika, my dear child, though we have ascended to Archonhood, never forget that we are still human. Live as you please, in this age of peace you forged with your own 2 hands.
Why so formal all of a sudden? Seriously.
I keep forgetting that she's got sunglasses.
Oh, leaving already? Now you're the one acting all impatient.
Since we're done with all the serious stuff, it's time to follow me. Shibalanke. Doubt you've ever ridden a flame strider in your current body, right?
Never even heard of such a thing, to be honest.
Yeah, me neither. Like, she's the only one with a flame strider in the entire world as far as I'm aware.
Are you gonna take him out for a ride?
You're coming too. Come on. It's time for us to live as we please.
Live and let learn. Just straight up. Turns into Shadow the Hedgehog. She's in a lot of black. And she's got a motorcycle.
Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall.
Oh, okay.
Is this a board you can use to ride on the water? And you can stick it to the back of vehicles too? Genius! Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life then?
Yeah, we're living good.
I wonder if I would have ever become Pyro Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
Imagine if we just do a whole tour of the entire world doing this.
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Point Mavuika!
The hands of our friends at the Children of Echoes are as skilled as ever. They were already famed in your era, right? This bike was built by their most talented artisan in this age. Speaking of which, we just passed them by. Sweet!
Yeah, like, did these, Oh, okay. That's how they're gonna do it. Like, did these, villages even exist back when he was Archon? I mean, presumably no. Yeah, and then we just go to the next village. Yeah. This is a big grand finale here. Has it even changed since he was alive, though? Was it? I thought it was before his time. Long before, I thought.
Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Is that so? So that's how you all see it.
Paimon thinks so too. It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future. It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. Everything is constantly changing for the better.
I've never heard that before.
That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
I wish that the Night Kingdom was described a lot better as the afterlife. Instead, they're like, they're not really a lot, like, it's not really them. Because, you know, when we went to the Night Kingdom, they were like, this is just the echoes of their memories. But now here he's like, oh yeah, they're living there, yeah. And it's like, which is it?
People of the springs from here.
They seem to be enjoying life. Just like the people of Natland back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that. So, what do you think? Satisfied with what you saw?
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face, it makes me very happy. I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun.
What a weird way to describe that. I guess it makes sense that we wouldn't bother going to the other two places since... I mean, if we went to the other two villages. Yeah, 2 villages. Then it'd be like, whoa, we didn't go to the last one because the last one hasn't been made yet.
Thank you, Mavuika. This has been a wonderful trip.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all. It's the least we could do for our friend.
I'll admit, I didn't expect people several thousand years in the future to see me as a friend. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. Thank you, dear friends.
Also, I just finally noticed, like, I thought his eyes looked weird this entire time, but I just kind of finally noticed the sun is only half circling his eyes. The top half isn't circling the eyes. Also, they're less bright than her eyes, I noticed earlier. But maybe it's just to represent that he's less powerful, or that he's only possessing the body instead of it being fully him, maybe.
I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the first time, Mavuika. I'll cherish that memory.
Oh, is it almost time?
Yes.
Thank you for coming back to see us.
Well, time to go. Don't forget to lead a happy life.
Aw, already? Hyman's gonna miss you. See you later, Shibalonke.
Yeah, enjoy your life in the Night Kingdom. What's that mean? What's that mean? Tell me what that means. Do they have an afterlife? It has never been mentioned.
He closed his eyes.
I can no longer sense Shibalonke's soul.
I wonder if he's going to change appearance.
It's gotten quite late, hasn't it? Thank you for accompanying me.
Return the child.
Let's hurry back. You must be starving.
Victory feast.
Yes. After the end of the pilgrimage, we hold a banquet to congratulate the champion of the tournament.
We don't need to see that.
There will be good food and plenty of it. You
The
guys
kid's
are gonna
just
love
unconscious.
it. Mousao should be there too. I'll bring him over.
I mean, they'll probably have more just to be like, see, you were all worried for no reason type of thing or something. See, like, what the heck? They just left that kid there? Okay.
There'll still be any food left over for us? It's kinda late now.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry. I'm sure Yansan will save some for us. She's very reliable. Leaving the tournament planning to her was a smart move.
So she probably figured that we'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, I told her as much too. Seems like they've prepared the thing.
What thing?
The thing. The thing.
See that row of braziers over there?
Oh, so that's what they are.
Here, watch this.
How can she just telepathically do that?
Oh, they're beautiful.
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame, and is reserved for those coming back late at night.
Yeah, I got it. I got
The
it.
tribes must light them with their own hands. The flames will illuminate the path ahead and show the tribe that the person has made it back. Even if you're surrounded by darkness, never forget. Your friends wait for you in the distant light. Remember that feeling when the exhaustion of your journey creeps up on you.
Archon, Traveler, Paimon! You were really gone a long time. We've already started grilling the meat.
We had a long talk with Lord Shibalanke. It was pretty time-consuming. More than well. Shibalanke, he's a very good man. He far surpassed even my expectations.
That's not true. he met zero expectations. I mean, he was just the most standard. I mean, he was standard in a lot of good ways. Good ways. I wouldn't say, but he clearly didn't surpass her expectations. That's stupid to say that. Everybody, let's tell you what happened. She talks about everything. Child of the tribe on her back. Sun arose in that child's dream and quietly said in his deep sleep. Okay.
So the only reason Lord Shibalanke
Oh,
didn't
right.
win the
Oh, I see.
tournament is because he was limited by the physical body he was in.
Yeah.
That's right, but don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He himself was not upset about that turn of events. He had many revelations during this journey. And as he said, strength of mind is as important as the strength of the body. He realized that after failing to make it to the final 32.
No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Shibalanke didn't even make it that far.
Unsurprising to me, but okay.
Strong in both body and mind.
I'd say our champion Kanich fits the bill. Don't you think?
No. Then again, I wouldn't really call anybody here strong in body, except for Mavuika, maybe? They also imply Chaska's physically strong, but I don't know.
Indeed.
But then her weapon is a giant gun, technically.
Let's celebrate our champion.
Like, what the heck? Razor cut. Celebrate our champion.
Kanich, you've proven yourself a true warrior and
I don't care.
to our champion.
Cheers!
Why did Kanich win? Why not Sitlanli?
Hey, look. The kid's awake.
Especially since we don't have his voice right now. Although to be fair, it's only in English. So he does always look like that. It was just okay, yeah.
Huh?
The eyes were the only difference.
Where am I?
Hello, Mausao. You're awake. This is the celebration feast for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame.
Huh?
What's happening? Long story.
Long, even my lowly servant couldn't manage to get.
It was crazy. You were possessed by. Yeah.
I remember Lord Shibalan. I feel like I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong in that dream, too. I could jump up onto the roof with what?
It wasn't a dream. Your body did go through all the motions of the tournament. You were already an outstanding contestant.
I mean, how young is he, too? like I'm kind of viewing him as like a 10-year-old, but he could be younger. He could be like 6, maybe. I mean, like, you know, the ages in this game is weird. Like, the age range of the models are like 12 and under, and then like 12 to like 17, and then like 18 to, I mean, 18 to like 38 or something. Like, technically Mavuika's got the same body that like Jean has, and Jean I would think is not that much old. Like, I think Jean's like 26 or something. Chaska, like, I think Chaska and Mavuika have the same body.
I'm a contestant?
I would think that Chaska's like 18-ish.
You know, Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the
Oh,
best.
really?
And I might not be able to do all the things everyone else can. But right now, I feel like I can fly.
Really? Like Paimon?
Yeah, I feel amazing. It's like I'm filled with power from head to toe. I want to feel like this next time, too.
then go and train hard, then come back next year and show us what you've got.
Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you'll do great. I know it. That's how it is for all of us.
Yes, you'll turn out to be a truly beautiful vegetable. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, but the pilgrimage
Yeah, I
was
will.
only half of
Cool.
the
Yeah.
trip. I think after that, I somehow got into a fight.
Really?
I think it was our Archon.
That wasn't a dream either. I did have a duel with Xbalanque.
Huh?
I was hoping to save this until later, but since we're already on this topic, I've got another piece of good news to share. Namely, that we crowned another champion today. Lord Xbalanque and I engaged in an all-out duel, as worthy rivals from across the millennia. In the end, I won by the slimmest of margins, defeating our legendary hero.
I mean, if it actually was a slim margin, it was a really meaningless margin, if true. Which again, I'm still like unclear how they weren't going all out, you know. So it's weird. And Mavuika didn't use her motorcycle. I don't know if that means something. I don't know. Wow. Can't believe it. You beat the Xbalanque.
This is no lie, and I have our best friend here to back me up.
Oh? Well, wait. She can't talk, though. Mavuika is right. Paimon and I witnessed her victory with our own eyes. That's what her voice actor sounds like. And then nobody makes a sound.
Amazing. What an achievement.
Yeah.
Everyone, let's
Woo.
have another toast for our Archon this time.
Man, these faces are so awful. They're like, ha ha ha, anime faces. And it's like, that's really not the direction you guys should be going. I don't think even the anime fans of this game, I don't think, like, the exclusively anime fans of the game, I don't think that they even like when they do this type of thing. Like, it's too anime.
Very well. Acknowledge my victory, recognize my valor, and drink this wine of victory for me.
Wine? Okay, whatever. Woohoo! There's only like 10 people here.
Today's been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Yeah, it's been quite some time since I've done so much in a day. Or felt that it's gone on for so long.
Sense of accomplishment, right?
Of course.
Oh, right. Mavuika, the Traveler said there was something to ask you.
You're fighting Xbalanque for such a long time. Was she? Okay. Did you ever falter or wonder if you might lose to him, even for a second?
No. In battle, there's no time for that. So it never crossed my mind.
That's the same answer as last time. How come she knew what I was thinking?
The night is still young. Cheers.
I don't know what that means, though. I don't know what that meant. I'm confused by that last line. What? That's what she said last time? What? Okay, if you say so. All right, whatever. I don't know. Right, yeah, so this is... Well, that's kind of weird. Really? So if I had gotten Mavuika, then I think that means that this would be her level up item. That seems so weird. Because, you know, that's how it worked with hers, you know. Wait, did I get this? Yeah, I did. Yeah, weird. See, when it says completed here, check marks across the board. But over here, just one check mark. Wait a second. What about now? Same thing. Yeah. Weird. That's so bizarre. Okay. Well, that's it. Again, I assume next week, but maybe more likely in 2 weeks. So maybe the first week of February, I will do the New Year's event. Maybe. Ah, darn, I don't know though. I probably will though. Probably. By then, well, I don't know. We'll see what I can do off screen. There's not that much though. Again, like usually I just play the game, pretty minimally, and then just get all the treasures and that's it. But since we already have the treasures, I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I have all the treasures everywhere. Also, I was confused when I saw that I have this many crystals, the 42,000. I gotta go look up my pulls on Sitlali, because I could have sworn I actually used like 8,000. Am I crazy? Or did I just get that many? Yeah, I thought I used like 7,000 of these. I don't know. I'm losing track because I'm playing so many gacha games. You know, I'm playing Wuthering Waves and ZZZ, so it's it all kind of starts blurring together a little bit. But yeah, when I do the China, I'll be pulling on this banner because it's supposed to give us the new standard character. I'm not super excited about them, but you know, they're fine. They look cool. They look cool to get for free. But I don't know if they'll go right on the standard banner, so maybe I'll have to wait till after their banner's done. Maybe we'll see. It kind of just occurred to me that it would be nice if I could get this sword, just because it's such a cool looking sword. But I won't think too much about it. It doesn't really matter. I don't really like what's it called? But a large sword. I don't really like large sword characters generally anyway, and I don't foresee that any of the characters coming will have two-handed swords. We'll see. When did I get the? Oh, right. I just realized, like, why do I have so much of the Genesis crystals? Because normally I shouldn't have that much. I think it's just from doing Welkin a few times. Does she even wear her sunglasses? I don't think she does. Yep, the volcano's still there, doing nothing. Amazing. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and
One client.
yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Nothing special. Okay, see you.
Tired of playing the game. Ain't it a crying shame? I'm so tired. She's tired. Been tired of love. Give her a break. She's had a bit of love. She's not a snake. From below and above. Let's face it. Everything below the